Hi everyone, Morten Aastad here. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you a record that I picked up about a week ago. I haven't opened it yet because, various things. But I'm pretty excited to finally have this album. There are records that are really famous, and there are films that are very famous, and I'm sometimes a person who will push them away initially, and then I'll think I'll get to them later. And I feel that I have to be in the right frame of mind, especially with movies. Sometimes I'll have waited, and I still wait for some to see like a classic movies for years and years, and then I'm not in the right frame of mind when I get it, and the experience is ruined. I just watched a Fellini film not that long ago, and I'd waited. I think I'd had it on the back burner for like 30 years, and I was obviously not concentrated enough when I was watching it, and they ruined the whole experience. But obviously I've heard songs from this record now for on and off here and there for 20 years. Why 20 years exactly? Well, because this record was reissued as sort of a 20th anniversary reissue. I've held it in my hands in record stores and thrift stores and so on over the years, and thought, should I get this now? And then I've been putting it off. Now, I don't know the artist that well, Richard Hawley, but I knew that he was a touring musician for Pulp for a while, so I thought, well, that might be an in. But then, of course, his music really doesn't. Well, maybe some of the moods does apply maybe a little bit, but Pulp for me, of course, is a completely different creature, and a band that I discovered back in was it 94, I think, and his having been there was just something I read and then thought, oh, that might be relevant, but of course it wasn't. He was in another Britpop band though that recorded stuff, and I've had that record as well in my hands several times, and someone claimed that I had seen them warming up for Supergrass, I think, but I have no recollection of that whatsoever. Anyway, and that was along Pigs. But anyway, I finally have Cole's Corner. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. Funny about this back of the album here. Doesn't that remind you with the red lettering of Pulp? Somehow, I don't know. But obviously the woman didn't show up, or maybe she stood on a corner, took one look at him, and walked away, like they probably would have done with me. So apparently, Cole's Corner in Sheffield was I don't know if it still exists, famous meeting place for people meeting or rendezvous like this. So my kind of music, I have lots of kinds of music, so yeah, moody, atmospheric, heartfelt. So I don't think I can really convey that much more about this to you guys. Those of you who know him, and those of you who don't, maybe you'll get inspired by me showing you this. It's a stunning album cover, though, isn't it? I just love this photography and what it conveys. Really do, yeah. And this is a gatefold. Oh, very nice. Oh, I like that. I've been to Sheffield a few times, all of them before this album came out, and so I don't remember if the people who took me there showed me this place or not, but yeah, I liked it more than Rotherham. Sorry if you're from Rotherham. Here we are. So there he is, getting ready. One last check, and then traveling with the flowers and waiting for the person to arrive. Time, checking out his watch, and calling. Did she answer? Did she tell him, yeah, fuck off? And then finally binning the flowers. Yeah, we've all been there, I guess, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I got burned fairly consistently in my amorous attempts in my teens and early 20s that I, pretty much gave up, and then I had fell in love over the internet and had my whole Australian thing that ended disastrously, and that was it was 25 years ago, so I gave up after that. I've fallen in love disastrously one or two times and gone on some dates that didn't do anything to me anyway, so I was glad the person I was either silent, or I didn't have to tell that person I didn't want to meet up again. So I guess I can relate to that cover art, although I never stood around with a bunch of flowers. I sent some flowers, but that's a different story. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed just this quick look at this wonderful album. If you, like I said, I have heard the songs through Spotify and other things over the years, and playing over the, I don't really listen to radio unless I have to, and sometimes you have to because you're in someone's car or something, so I heard it there. So yeah, I think that's why I know this album already, although I haven't owned it until now. And I hope that inspires you to listen to this, because this is a pretty big piece of modern music, British music history anyway. So thanks for watching. Please click like, that helps my channel. If you want to subscribe, that makes me happy, and I hope to see you guys soon in another video. Take care. Bye bye.